Record of Ragnarok is one of my favorite ongoing manga currently, with the concept of taking humanity's strongest fighters in history and having them square off against the gods. It has led to some non-stop, high-octane enjoyment. I made a video ranking all of the fights in Record of Ragnarok at the time of the 6th fight ending. And well, now the 7th fight between Hades and Qin Shi Huang just ended. So without further ado, I am Tiago, the Attack on Tiago, and for today's video, I'll be going over the Hades vs. Qin Shi Huang fight and giving my thoughts on it. If you're new to this channel, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified next time I upload a video. Also, please be sure to check out my community Discord server. It is rapidly growing with a fun community. The link is in the description below. For those who did not realize, this video contains spoilers of the 7th fight and the results of it. So if you've not caught up or even read Record of Ragnarok, you have been warned. 3, 2, 1. So let's get the obvious out of the way. Since there's actually a lot to dissect in this fight, but Qin Shi Huang won, ultimately ending Hades, which put humanity in the lead for the first time ever in Record of Ragnarok, being up 4-3. And to be honest, this result was quite surprising for me, for multiple reasons. Number 1, this is now the 3rd Greek god to die, only leaving Zeus to be the only victor. I didn't expect for the writer to kill off another Greek god, but instead have it be more varied amongst which gods won or died. So 3 out of 4 of humanity's wins now have come across the Greek gods, not painting them in a good light. Number 2, judging that Buddha won the last fight for humanity, and with humanity winning this fight, I feel the writers have to have the gods win the next one. Otherwise, that'd be too much of a losing streak. Instead, if the gods won this one, the next one would be a toss-up consecutively. Number 3, and final reason, being that I wasn't expecting humanity to have a lead until the end of the tournament. But now, this does make it interesting since for the first time, the gods are the underdogs. Now let's dissect each fighter before getting into the actual fight, starting with the Greek god himself, Hades. Hades is the god of the netherworld, and is one of the elder gods in Record of Ragnarok, alongside Zeus, Odin, and Shiva, seemingly being one of the strongest gods. Since right when Hades announced he was going to be fighting in the next round, all the gods around him were stunned that someone as strong as Hades would befit himself to such a competition. But Hades wasn't fighting for the enjoyment. He was fighting to avenge his fallen brother Poseidon in the 3rd round. And in Hades' backstory, we saw time and time again how strong he really was. In one of the flashbacks, it showed Hades soloing an entire army that were marching into his domain, and him sitting on top of their corpses. And with Qin Shi Huang, he is the founder of the Qin dynasty and is regarded as the first emperor to unify China, and is commonly referred to as the king where it all began, and also as the king of men. Qin is very bombastic and confident, as shown when he sat down in Hades' chair and ordered Ares and Hermes to grab him a drink. From a young age, he had an unnatural smile to hide the misery he was feeling due to all the bullying and mistreatment he got due to his status. Now, with the fight itself, I might get some hate for this, but even though I enjoyed the fight, I think there was a lot of missed opportunities, in particularly, mainly with Hades. Hades is this so-called elder powerful god, yet in terms of abilities, we didn't see much from him, in all honesty. He had some blood power, but otherwise, he mainly only showed off his speed, strength, and proficiency with his weapon. And this is Hades we're talking about. I would have loved to see some undead magic, or really any ability from him. Instead, I feel he got the short end of the stick in terms of the writing. Even throughout the fight, it felt like Qin Shi was dominating the whole time, and even was the center focus through it all. And with each other's backstories, Qin Shi's had a lot more care put into it. For me, it felt like the fight wasn't done yet, and there was more to tell about Hades, and then the fight rushed to an ending, so we really didn't get to see much of him. But on Qin's side, he was awesome. For sure one of the best characters so far in Record of Ragnarok. Like I stated, he had an amazing backstory that really helped the readers gravitate to his character, and then he came with an awesome skill set. From his insane ki sight, to his equipment like his spalders and sword, to then his martial art technique called Qi Yu, named after his battle with the demon god, which comprised of 5 different fighting techniques. He really was well written and well designed. And again, I was just waiting for when Hades was going to get some power up or some new ability, but that never happened. However, I guess that does lend to something I like about this fight, which was its unpredictability. So far my track record with predicting the winner in Record of Ragnarok is 5-1, only missing out on Adam until now. But again, I really should have saw it coming with how much more they covered Qin compared to Hades. Another missed opportunity I feel like was potentially bringing out each other's armies to also engage in the fight. Since both are kings and leaders after all, I feel that could have led to a unique aspect with this fight compared to the other fights in Record of Ragnarok. So it isn't just about fighting skill, but intellect and how proficient you can be at leading your troops against the others. Overall, I would probably rank this fight in the bottom 3 of fights in Record of Ragnarok, due to how one-sided it felt and the missed opportunities with both the character, Hades, and the fight itself. However, if it weren't for this fight, we wouldn't have gotten Qin, who's probably my 3rd favorite character in Record of Ragnarok, behind only Adam and Buddha. Well everyone, that is it for the video. For those who have caught up, what are your thoughts on the fight? Please let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. I am Tiago with Attack on Tiago, and I hope you all have a nice day.